Welcome to the live Iftaar broadcast from the Cape Town area. I'm your host, Luqmaan Shadrach. It gives me great pleasure to broadcast from a wonderful area in Cape Town, Claremont, and we're at the Steegman Road Masjid, Masjid Al-Jaamia. It's been here for many, many years, and rich history and culture, and the legacy carries on with the current committee and community that is involved in the running of the masjid. I'd like to invite first up committee member Brother Nazim Jamie to chat to us a little bit more about some of the great opportunities they have within the year. Brother Nazim, assalamu alaikum, and welcome to Hilaal TV's Outside Broadcast.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to you, Brother Luqmaan, and the viewers of Hilaal TV.
Always great being at Steegman Road. Such a rich history. That's, you guys stand on shoulders of giants that have paved the way for so many projects, so many outreach programs and spiritual awareness that has happened at Steegman Road. For those that don't know too much about some of the wonderful work that you do, take us through what a typical month, year is like at Steegman Road.
So just quickly, Al-Jaamia Masjid, commonly known as Steegman Road Masjid, was established or founded in 1911. So over 100 years. We've been through a number of challenges, the most obviously being the displacement of people because of the Group Areas Act. And then in the 80s and early 90s, people started gradually returning to the area. You've spoken about built on the legacy of giants, the most notable being the late Al-Marhum Al-Shaheed Imam Abdullah Haroon. And then there are other lesser known giants like Imam Rashad Saleh, who had passed on, Brother Sabir Patel, who had been a very long serving member of the committee. And then we've had very notable scholars that have led us in the past. So we're now in an era of enlivening the masjid with the current Imam, Sheikh Dilawar Baba, and Maulana Salim Pick being the resident imams. Sheikh Dilawar currently in Medina and hopefully on his way back home Friday after Asr. And then Maulana Salim, with the spirit of being active in the community, is addressing a pre-Iftaar program at Springfield High School.
Okay, beautiful. Well, it's nice, it's such a mix of community that come to Steegman Road, and because of the rich history and because of their forefathers, their fathers that have come here, and the legacy carries on as well. What are some of the fundraising initiatives that obviously you need to, maintain the masjid, maintain, the surroundings? Are there any projects that you do during the year?
So just our most recent project, we're currently busy. We've acquired on a rental basis the property behind the masjid. We've converted it into a multi-purpose center. But we intend to have the official opening on the 15th of Ramadan. We've removed all the halls. We've basically converted it. We're busy tiling. We'll be able to use it as a musalla as well. Nice. And then some other training events, etc. In terms of funding, I think we can say this. I think we are a fortunate community, being that there are a number of professionals and educated individuals in our community, which generally support our masjid very well. So we are able to achieve what we've done, and we thank them for their continued support, alhamdulillah. In terms of we don't do much public fundraising for the masjid. So a lot is just internally and outreach to generous donors who have historically supported the masjid, yes.
As yourselves that are taking over from, the previous, stalwarts that have come through, is there a bit of a youth movement coming through to assist you guys?
So, alhamdulillah, we think about the generations to follow, and that is constant work. We've got a shadow executive committee with a group of young youth that are involved at all levels of the masjid. So we do definitely think about the future. In terms of programs and activities and what's happening at the masjid is we basically have programs 7 days a week. We've got Sheikh Hilaal running a Hajj program at the moment. We've got Maulana Salim with his Quran program. Thursday evenings our masjid is packed to capacity for the weekly dhikr. Over weekends there's educational programs, and then because of the hall and the masjid that we have, people use it for nikah, for weddings, and for what other family events that there are.
It's quite central as well to, to everywhere, and when people come and, do their shopping out in the Claremont area or just come and spend the day with family, it's always nice that they can make salah. Brother Nazim, it's always a pleasure speaking to you. Jazakallah for all the hard work that you put in, and for you and the committee members, and for the imamate as well. Jazakallah for chatting to us. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
And there we go. It's always great to chat to committed committee members who ensure that the masjid runs every single day as it should be as well. As part of any broadcast that we now would like to speak to the imamate and find out about some of the spiritual work that's done during the year and during Ramadan as well. With me now is Imam Ahmed Buly. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Jazakallah so much for taking the time and chatting to us. Take us through, most people drive past, so often to work, to shopping and things, and they wonder what goes on during the year at the masjid. Give us a rundown, Sheikh.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wa salatu wa salamu ala ashraf al-mursaleen. Sayyidina wa nabiyyana wa habibana wa maulana Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ala ashabi jama'in. Yes, there is a rich legacy going back, as the chairman Nazim said earlier. The masjid grounds was bought in 1911, and from there onwards, so the masjid over 130 years old. Coupled to that, there's always been activities, Sunday madrasa. Since the communities came back into the area, there's been a build-up where we find that madaris and madrasas was very important for this area. Nice. So alhamdulillah, we have an afternoon madrasa, which is from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And then there's a Hafiz school in the morning from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So alhamdulillah, coupled to that, there's also busy classes with Maulana Salim Pek on a Tuesday night in the evening. Wednesday evening, Sheikh Tilawat has the Hajj classes. We also have madrasas during the day. So alhamdulillah, it's been an outreach program for the community, and there's so much benefit in that, alhamdulillah. And the past history, we're just keeping up the legacy, alhamdulillah.
Beautiful. It's always nice to see, and it's a brotherhood that comes together to the maintenance of the spirituality, but also the upkeep of the community. During Ramadan, take us through your program. The Khufat, do they come from the masjid? Do they come from outside of the area?
Yes. There's been a rich, alhamdulillah, Quran and Qiraat al-Quran Astami'u at Sheikh Mahmoud Masjid for many years. I mean, I'm growing up at the masjid since a child, since the 80s and 90s. It's come through a lot of students and qaris and hafid from the Lansdowne, Crawford, surrounding areas. So alhamdulillah, at the moment we have Hafid Mujahid Dolly and Hafid Asif Jessup. Hafid Asif Jessup is actually from Pretoria, Brits area. Wow. He lived opposite the masjid for about 10 years. He's part of the Hufaz team for about 10 years with us. And alhamdulillah, Hafid Mujahid Ali comes from the background of the Sunday madrasa at Jaamia Masjid, and also under the auspices of various teachers with Sheikh Yusuf Buly as well. So alhamdulillah, Sheikh Hafid Mujahid Ali leads the Tarawih Salah with Hafid Asif and with the leadership of Imam Salim Pek. Alhamdulillah.
Beautiful. What a lovely rich history. And also younger guys that are coming through and leading the imamate as well. Often enough we tend to get more senior ulama to lead, but the younger guys are taking charge. Alhamdulillah.
We're very, very blessed. Alhamdulillah. In Cape Town, we're rich with Quran. We stand in the best in the world. Alhamdulillah.
And before we go on, Sheikh, a couple of minutes left. Can you maybe give us a bit of a khutbah for ourselves and for our audience watching?
Inshallah. Inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, as Allah Ta'ala emphatically and beautifully states in the Holy Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu kutiba alaykum as-siyamu kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. For verily Allah Ta'ala has prescribed fasting on us, as He's prescribed with those before us, so that we can attain righteousness and closeness to Allah. And also beautiful nasiha and hadith of Rasulullah. He said, if we wished what the barakah and the khair in this month is, we wish Ramadan to be every day. So alhamdulillah, it is something for us that we're really blessed and lucky and so fortunate in many ways to have this month of Ramadan, because it's a month full of khairat and barakat. Allah's rahmah and mercy be sent upon us for so much that we have to say. And I says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Rahman, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ, which of the favors of Allah can we deny? So alhamdulillah, we make shukr for that. And inshallah, we hope that, with the format of all this classes around Cape Town and all the individual classes and schools and imams that come forth, and we try to progress in the way that we can say, alhamdulillah, we're very blessed to have the Quran and to have the deen of Islam in this part of the world, Cape Town, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, absolutely, Imam. It's always a pleasure witnessing the spiritual growth and awareness, especially like happens at Al Jaamia.
We must not forget the previous imams and shuyukh. They sacrificed their times and their lives. Like my father, Imam Ahmed Buly, he's 92 years old now, he's still alive. One of the students of Imam Harun, and also led salah with Imam Harun here. So alhamdulillah, make dua for all those Sheikh Salih Abadi and Sheikh Yusuf Buly, all the imams and the sheikhs, those original people that sacrificed their time, even their homes, to teach Quran. Alhamdulillah, we make shukr to Allah Ta'ala for all of that. Alhamdulillah.
I mean, can you leave us with a short dua before we go into the evening?
Inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين الجنة للموحدين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا ومولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. اللهم لك الحمد كله ولك الشكر كله ولك يرجى الأمر كله علانيته وسره. اللهم إنا نسألك موجبات رحمتك وعزائم مغفرتك والسلامة من كل إثم والغنيمة من كل بر والفوز بالجنة والنجاة من النار. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا يا الله برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ودخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا الله يا رب العالمين. اللهم اشف مرضانا ارحم موتانا في مسلمين جميعا. اللهم أنزل الرحمة على أهل القبور المسلمين والمسلمات المؤمنين والمؤمنات ارفع لهم الدرجات وكفر عنهم السيئات يا الله يا رب العالمين. اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم وأسكنهم في الجنة وتجاوز عن سيئاتهم واحشرهم مع النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا ذلك الفضل من الله وكفى بالله عليما. اللهم من أحييته منا فأحلى الإسلام يا الله ومن توفيته منا يا الله فتوفل الإيمان يا الله برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم انصرهم وثبت أقدامهم ويسر نصر المؤمنين المجاهدين المستضعفين في كل مكان وجميع المظلومين يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم افتح لنا بالخير واختم لنا بالخير يا الله واجعل أواقب أمورنا بالخير بيدك الخير والعافية إنك على كل شيء قدير. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد نبي الأمة وعلى آله وأصحابه وبارك وسلم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Jazakallah so much, Imam. All the very best to you, your family and the community of Steegman Road during the month of Ramadan, and may all your future projects go from strength to strength, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. Wa alaikum salam and Jazakallah khair to Khal TV. Allah grant you and your families khairat and barakat and good health and istiqamah and afiyah, inshallah.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. And there we go, and that is how we end tonight's broadcast from Steegman Road, Al Jaamia Masjid right here in the Claremont area. Rich history as we prepare for the Adhan to go off very, very soon, inshallah. And from all of us in Cape Town, we wish you a great evening. Assalamu alaikum.
أشهد